I'm Janella Massa outside the Learning Enrichment Foundation in Toronto. This is where many newcomers come for help with one of the biggest challenges they face when they move to Canada, finding a job in their field of expertise. We see many engineers, doctors unable to find work here because of the cost to get their credentials accepted. Now, the federal ministry made an announcement today that they would be offering a loan program to help immigrants through that transition.
So our mission is to continue to build a stronger labor movement and a strong middle class. And to do that, we must work with community partners to help newcomers find and keep jobs. Part of doing that is to make sure that they're able to transition into their fields once they get here as professionals. Attracting the best and the brightest from around the world means also investing in the future prosperity of our country.
Leveraging off a 3-year pilot program that ended in 2015, the Minister of Immigration, Ahmed Hussein, announced today the Foreign Credential Recognition Loans Program for internationally trained workers. The money will come from the $27.5 million investment to be made over 3 years as part of the Fed's overall targeted employment strategy, which was announced in the 2017 budget. The details of the loan program were scarce, and some who work with Canadian newcomers say they'd rather see grants over loans, but many say they're welcoming any financial relief for highly skilled newcomers who are desperate to continue working in their fields here in Canada.
Let's say a doctor coming here hoping that they can practice their profession, but then they ended up working in a pizza shop or a restaurant or a cleaning job, and this can affect themselves but also their children and their families as well.
It's very hard because they have to choose whether they're going to go to a very low-paying job and surviving, or they have to pay this money to a regulatory body to get their skills and experience evaluated. There is still a nagging question in the back of the recipient of the loan: when I'm going to get back, how am I going to get a good job? Is really the job I'm getting is a good paying job so that I will be able to support myself, plus able also to pay back to the government. So the detail wasn't there much about how much loan they're going to give and how it is paid out, whether it is an interest on it or not. All that stuff is still remain to be seen in the future, but it is a good bandage for now.
The loans can be used toward expenses related to licensing exams, training, and skills upgrading in a wide range of professions. The minister says they will be offering a reasonable repayment plan with low interest rates. As for the amounts applicants will be eligible for, well, the microloans awarded during the pilot project averaged about $7,000 each. Now, the ministry is currently accepting applications from community groups who would receive that federal funding and be in charge of facilitating the application process with newcomers. The deadline for that is November 24th. In Toronto, Janella Massa, City News.